Hey guys, welcome back to Beyond Seclusion. I am inside again in Nebraska. This wind is just not letting up, so a lot of my recent videos are with sort of a new background instead of the 500-yard range. Anyway, I want to talk about the Saber, PSA's Sabre. Now, a lot of you are familiar with Palmetto State Armory. The Saber is their elite AR. So they have it in several different calibers now, the 5.56, the 308, and the 6.5 Creedmoor. There may be a few others that I'm missing. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to review their 308 upper. Now, this is a full PSA gun. I mean, obviously I have some modifications, but what I want to do is just see what kind of groups we can get with this. What exactly is the Saber? What's different about this? Is it worth the extra coin? Anyway, these are all things that we're gonna look into. Let's just check it out and see what we can do with the Saber 308. I'm Drew Case from Beyond Seclusion, bringing you the reviews directly here to Gun.Deals. Now, if you're not familiar with Gun.Deals, they are a company that it's a web page that you go to and you can find some of the best deals out there. I use it all the time. It's simply the links people post, the deals and the sales and the lowest prices that they can find. It's awesome. I really like it. You should check it out. Now, they don't sell anything. They just simply report the deals, and a lot of times it's just straight links to the web pages. Anyway, you're going to want to check that out, where I only give you honest reviews, no pulpit, no podium, and definitely no politics. So what I want to do is I want to cover the Saber, the 308. I've got an 18-inch. Let's just take a quick look at the specs and tech and see what we've got to get started with. This is kind of out of the box. I just want to show you what we've got going on for this review. I've got one of Athlon's, the Chronos. This is their flagship. This is the top of the line optic. This thing is awesome. You're going to want to check that review out. But I wanted something really high power, crystal clear glass. So this is the 4-5 by 29 by 56. Anyway, the Saber upper, and I have already seasoned the barrel and fired this quite a bit and got it zeroed. You know, as we move down, I will say this is really slim. I do honestly love the feel of this. It's kind of a unique contour, and I like that. Okay, we've got a lot of real estate for M-LOK. And then this part, I'll be honest, the first time that I grabbed it, I thought they had like a rubber insert or something in the M-LOK, and that's actually the aluminum. Now, some of you may, I guess, wish that you had that as M-LOK. I like it. It's very comfortable. And then we just come down to the end and we've got a muzzle device. Okay, so for the lower, I actually do have a PSA lower. This is one of the older models, a PI-10 multi. It is not the Saber. In my opinion, and some of you are going to disagree, I think it's far less important on the lower. But with that said, I do have one of Trigger Tech's Diamond in here, triggers. It is a match grade trigger. I've got it dialed down to, about 2 pounds. And that is awesome, guys. That's going to get me what I want for the trigger. The grip, that's the PSA. And then we did a review on this, the Fab Defense, the impact, the recoil absorbing. It does help. Some people, think, snake oil, I've heard it called. I would disagree. I think this works very efficiently and effectively, and I've had shoulder reconstruction, and I'm actually in rehab now, and I notice a difference. Anyway, so this is the lower that I'm going to use with the Saber upper, and I do have the ambidextrous fire control. So I've got all this put together. I've actually been doing some shooting with it. I've got this zeroed. let's just get outside and start doing some shooting and see what we can do with the Saber. Okay, now real quick, while we're working on the Saber, I'm also going to be doing a review with this Athlon, the Chronos. It's awesome. I love it. I've already done a ton of Trigger Tech reviews, but we've got that in there. Okay, so I'm getting the Saber sighted in. So, you know, I usually don't do a whole lot of video and bore people while I'm sighting in. What I've got here is, this is some really old military surplus ball ammo. I know the companies are like, you know, they really don't want me using this, breaking in the guns, but you know what? I've got a ton of it and it's awesome. But, you know, check that out. Wait till you see the groups that we just got as we're breaking in with this. Hey, real quick, guys, I want to show you the field of view that I've got here. I absolutely love this optic. It is crystal clear. But those targets are about the size of a nickel. I've got a video on how to season a barrel, and I'll put that link there. But as we're seasoning it, check out that group. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm super impressed. I mean, we're under 10 rounds through this barrel, seasoning it with that ammo, and that's what we got. And that's awesome because I've got about 1,000 rounds of this. So, you know, after I'm done with the review, I got a lot of awesome plinking ammo. Let's just see what we can do at 500 with that cheap military ball ammo. Not sure where this will be at, but let's just give it a try. Okay. That was fun. That was using the 10. So I you know, it's not necessarily a BDC that has to do with the MOAs. So I used the 10 MOA line, which is probably about right for that ammo, and we were just nailing it. Okay, now one nice thing about first focal plane is everything stays the same on the reticle, whether we're dialed all the way down to 6. I've got it at 15 because that's going to allow me a little bit better eye relief for faster follow-up shots, because I want to see how fast we can get these on or off at 500 and dialed into 29. That's just not very forgiving for really fast target acquisition. If you've shot or looked through telescopes, it's kind of the same thing. That's what I wanted to do. And this is using the ball ammo when we get in. So in the break-in phase, we should be to the point where I want to start introducing some of the ammo that I want to review and some high-quality ammo to see what kind of groups we can get. So that was kind of just having fun breaking in the barrel. I'll show you what we were seeing here at 500. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing at 500. That's with the illuminator on, and that's dialed back to a 15 power. Man, I tell you, that glass is crystal clear. That's working. There's 500 yards on the 29 power. Okay, hey guys, I'm seasoning the barrel here, and I almost never do this. It really is not a big deal seasoning the barrel, but I just ran a brush through and then a patch, and that's the second patch. And that is exceptionally unusual to come clean so fast, so early in the breakdown process, and especially after shooting that super old military surplus ammo. I had to share. Second patch, guys. Okay, this is the order that I'm going to shoot them in on the target, going left to right. We'll do the 150s and end with the 175. Okay, so here's what we were getting with the Saber. This was the 150 grain, the full metal jacket. Now that's a nice group right there. I mean, that's MOA. That one kind of opened up. This is a soft point. That's awesome. I actually had the same experience with the 6.5 Creedmoor and the soft point in that red box. It just loved it. Nice, tight groups. We've got 10 shots here. There's 4 touching right there. Yeah, that's nice. This was the black tip. And so there's 3 shots right there. That's awesome. We spread out a little bit more here, and then we did the 10 shots, and it kind of string all touching, not bad. The barrel definitely responds different to cold and then when it warms up. And this is the 175 grain, the Sierra Match King. That is a nice tight group there, and then 10 shots, and kind of opened up a little bit, but that's so the barrel really has been broken in. I've already put probably a couple hundred rounds to this. The groups I think are about as tight as they're gonna get. I've had a lot of fun with it, and then I've got I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 different loads, and I think that's important. When we really want to show what this is capable of, we've got to show a whole lot of different loads, different companies, and that is, we're going to find out for sure what this is absolutely capable of with the ammo that I've got. Okay, so these are the 4 different types of AAC I've got currently for the 308. The others kind of come in and out of stock a lot, but this is the 4 that I got my hands on. Let's just start off with this, using the Saber, and see what we can get for groups. Nice group, guys, for range ammo. Yeah, can't wait to show you that. Sweet. All right, well, the wind's not affecting that, I don't think. Nice. Okay, well, it liked that one for sure. Okay, so with the wind and everything, I wanted to run a control, so I wanted to try a completely different brand of ammo and see how that does. Let's run 5 rounds of this through the Saber, and then let's run 5 rounds through a completely different platform, a bolt action, see how the two compare. All right, let's go check out these groups. All right, guys, so with the Saber now, that one was the Ruger, but that was a Saber using the same Federal ammo. I mean, the Saber, I don't know. You decide which is better. Okay, here's the Saber with all the AAC ammo. Okay, that's the full metal jacket. Guys, that's pretty good. Here's 3 shots. This is a soft point, and then 2 there touching. That's the black tip. Okay. And then that's the SMK. Now that one did the best, the Flyer. Now, it's so cold out, that barrel chills really fast. That was the first shot. And then there's 4 shots. That's awesome. Yeah, that says it all for the Saber, I think. Okay, so I want to try some different ammo here, for variety. So I'm going to start with the heaviest load. We got a 180. And then we've got the 168 grain interlock, the 168 grain AMAX, and then we've got 150 grain SST, 150 grain full metal jacket Tula, and then we've got probably the lightest load, the 145 grain. The idea is sort of start off with the slowest, because we're going to wait 5 minutes in between. Anyway, let's see what we get for groups with these. Yeah, guys, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take some Tula ammo. We're going to put it through the Saber. I want to see what I can get for a group. And also, you know, I'm just curious how it does. I'm sure it probably voids a warranty, but we're going to do it anyway. Yeah. I bet some of you are surprised. So that's our Federal, the 180 grain soft point, you know, just the cheapest, the cheap hunting ammo. There's 5 shots, 4 holes, not bad. That is our Hornady 168 grain interlock. Yeah, that's not bad either. Get rid of the flyer. Yeah, tell me that's not awesome. Okay, 5 shots. That's the Hornady, the 168 grain AMAX. Nice. Loves that ammo. Okay, then we had the Hornady 150 grain SST, you know, 5 shots, 4 holes. That's the Tula, guys. You know, everybody disses Tula, but for what at least it used to cost, that was awesome range ammo. Guys, I kid you not. That is the PPU, the 145 grain M80 ball. Yeah, basically mil-spec ammo. Back when I got a bunch of it, it was dirt cheap. It was 33 cents a round. Anyway, guys, there you go. I'm wrapping this up. I have compared, what do we have? 7, 8, 9 different kinds of ammo. There you go. So there you go, guys. It is what it is. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. You know, if you did, make sure and come check me out on YouTube under Beyond Seclusion. Until next time on Gun.Deals, remember to be a safe and responsible gun owner. Educate our young people to shooting and gun safety. And every time that you're on the range, everybody's watching. That makes you an ambassador for the Second Amendment. So, you know, do us all a favor. Be a good ambassador. Be a responsible gun owner.